Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your tournament MC, Mr. Chris Tucker.
Good morning, Phoenix! Welcome to the 2017 First Robotics Competition and this year's challenge, First Steamworks! This year's game combines the creative theme of steampunk with robotics. Teams will be using their robots to prepare their airships for liftoff when the clock reaches 0. Hopefully, having their robots climbed aboard these airships within the last few seconds to join in on that journey. The alliance best prepared for the trip when time runs out will win the match. We have lots of great Arizona teams here competing this weekend and 3 teams from California. Let's hear it for our rookie teams and welcome all of our teams. But before we get to the game, let's hear from the 2 guys who created the first robotic competition, founder Dean Kamen and distinguished advisor Woody Flowers, along with the first president, Dan Bosey.
Welcome to the competition. It's almost time for liftoff.
We know that you're all eager to show your strategy, creative designs, and gracious professionalism in First Steamworks. But first, let's thank the folks who got you here.
The mentors, sponsors, suppliers, parents, and a big thanks to all the volunteers and team members for making this another great season. First works because of your dedication, support, and determination.
First also works, Don, because our teams work so hard to set themselves up for a successful future. They're in the game.
Each week, competition reveals another lineup of amazing robot designs. You continue to impress with your creative design solutions. And over the course of the season, I'll bet you learn as much about yourself and teamwork as you do about your robot.
But now it's time to fuel the boilers.
Make some steam
And launch the airships.
First Steamworks is cleared for takeoff.
have a great flight.
Before we continue with this morning's speakers, we have something very special to reveal in honor of the 15th year anniversary of First here in Arizona. We have gathered representatives from our first teams who have competed with us since 2003. I'd like to invite these teams and their reps to meet out in the field now. This quilt was made by our very own Margaret and Alan Januzzi with wishes in stitches. Let's hear it for Margaret and Alan.
We thought that there should be something to commemorate the 15th anniversary, so we decided to collect all 15 t-shirts and create a quilt from two quilts from the fronts and the backs. I'd like to thank Sharon Mann, Christy and Walter Moffett, and Mohab Zarar, and for going through their closets and getting me t-shirts to do this. We are still missing First Frenzy from 2004. So if anyone has that one, we would like it so we can insert it into the quilt. And we would like to thank the mentors, the sponsors, the teachers, the volunteers, and especially the students, because we feel that you have the ability to save the world from whatever ails it.
And now, it's my pleasure to introduce our first host of Arizona West Regional, the Provost of Grand Canyon University, Dr. Hank Radha.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
On behalf of President Mueller, I'd like to welcome you to our campus here at Grand Canyon, and we're looking for a very successful competition here. I got to watch some of the practice rounds yesterday, and when that robot climbed up the side, this place, you went loud, and it was fantastic. So I'm looking for a lot of screams, a lot of louds, a lot of climbing up. So welcome to Grand Canyon. I would like to just call out Mr. Steve Shange, who had this vision 15 years ago. And this has been going on for 15 years ago. And please, as a young person who's thinking about your future, it's people like that, it's you taking that kind of idea, where do you want to be 15 years from now, and envisioning something great. That this has gone on, created engineers, computer scientists, all because of this kind of experience. What your future is going to be is bright. You are the leaders of our country. You are the leaders of the future, and we need you, and we're looking forward to your success in the next 10, 15, and 20 years. Congratulations to all of you in this room. We want to be part of the solution also. We have, over the last number of years, in the 3 years since we've been hosting this, and we're real excited to have you back for the third year, we have built 240,000 square feet of engineering, computer science, IT, and technology space on this campus. There's tours open for you during your time here to see what's going on. I would like to tell you a little bit about our students. Over 60% of our students, we have women in STEM, from biology and nursing and healthcare and science and computer science. We're very excited about that. We're very excited about that. Your experience as you come here and learning this, and we want to give you a place to learn and grow in your college career, ultimately with the idea of becoming the next part of the workforce. So we need you. Thank you for coming here. Again, on behalf of President Mueller, welcome, enjoy our campus, and climb the road. Go.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce your regional director for FIRST here in Arizona, Mrs. Carol Popovich.
Welcome to Arizona. Well, as we mentioned, we're celebrating our 15th year. Now, just kind of we cannot do this without the volunteers, and I know I always say that, and I always thank our volunteers. I do want to, by a show of hands from our volunteers, how many of you have been with us for all 15 years? Anybody? Okay, the next question is, how many of our volunteers were on a FIRST team when they were in high school? Anybody? All right, now in the audience, how many of you are 15 years old now? Anybody? All right, if you want to know where you're going to be 15 years from now, you're going to be right here, and you're going to be doing this still. Okay, I want to make a big announcement, and we did this last year. We have a 501c3 AZ First here in Arizona, and AZ First now is in the second year of rookie grants. So we raised $90,000 from AZ First, the Sangi Family Foundation, and the James A. Unruh Family Foundation, and that is to fund rookie grants over the next 5 years. So this year, for 2017, we actually have a total of 12 rookies this year, but 5 of them were funded with the AZ First rookie grants. So they got 2 more years on their grants. Can you give a hand for those rookie teams? Well, we're going to do it again. So if you know of maybe a school in your district, maybe a community team, another rookie team that maybe you want to help start, we are going to be accepting applications at the end of August through the end of October for 5 more rookie grants. So keep looking for more teams over the next few years. So yay rookies, yay FIRST, and keep going. Thank you.
And now, let's meet the judges. To introduce the distinguished group of volunteers, please welcome the judge advisor, Vicky Barrow.
Good morning, and welcome to this edition of Meet the Judges. I'm Vicky Barrow, your senior judge advisor for the state of Arizona. Thank you. And in no particular order, that's the order I grabbed them at the coffee pot, today we have Dan Jones, Vice President of Awesome at AGM Container Controls. We have Christine Sapio, the FTC affiliate partner and physics teacher at Coconino High School. We have Danette Sheppers, the plant manager from Metal Center of Excellence at Boeing Mesa. We have Christopher Arreguin, a mathematician and FIRST alum. We have Dr. Andy Elliott, invisible mechanical engineer on a conference call right now at MSC Software. We have Gary Turk, the Professor E. Spam, our judge in the Guinness Book of World Records, Gary Turk. We have Todd Bureau, efficiency engineer at the Boeing Company. We have Sonny O'Rourke, Executive Director at the Idea Museum in Mesa. We have Eric Eliason, retired computer scientist with Lunar and Planetary Lab at the University of Arizona. We have Cindy Nablo, lover of knowledge, technology, and change. Where else to be but at a FIRST competition? We have Andy Tannehill, IT Director at Decker Electric. We have Michael Greenlee, Research Engineer at Intel. Judy Jenkins, U.S. Navy Electronics Technician at the Nevada Test Site and business owner. Bruce Tannehill, author and attorney, Mass Mutual Financial Advisors. Ralph Jones, senior manager at the Avondale Costco. Rob Kaufman, senior software applications engineer at Red Hat. Scott Gillens, software architect at Cisco Systems. Marita Swoger, electrical engineer at Medtronic. Jackie Eliason, retired college chemistry instructor. And last but certainly not least, we have Alice Baker, independent data auditor. Thank you very much.
Judges, thank you for your time and efforts. You have a very difficult task this weekend, and we all thank you. There's another group of people that you'll get to know out here on the playing field. Their job is to ensure fair play, to help you play within the rules of the game, and to help all teams compete like crazy while remembering their gracious professionalism. Their rulings are final, and there will be no video reviews. Please welcome your referees, led by head referee Tim Ross. Along with fair competition, safety is a priority at FIRST. We want you to have fun and be safe all at the same time. Please welcome our lead safety advisor, Michelle Hunlin, and assistant safety advisor, Anne-Marie Jacobs. And congratulations to Team 3691, the Robo Raiders from Northfield, Minnesota, for their terrific award-winning safety animation. Let's check it out.
In a utopian universe where safety actually comes first, students are taught the importance of safety in a technology-dominated world. This level of education would not be possible without the fantastic leadership of the safety captains and mentors, who set excellent examples of what it means to be safe. They do this through lessons on safe tool and machining usage, stressing good communication when something in the shop is not safe. They encourage the use of proper safety equipment, such as goggles, vests, helmets, and welding gloves in the appropriate situations. Eventually, the students gain the ability to police themselves. Less time wasted to accidents means more time for innovation and engineering. As the students grow up, they themselves become the captains and mentors teaching the next generation of bright minds. This cycle of safety education keeps the utopia alive.
Speaking of safety, here at the event, we'd like to make sure that you and your team have a safety plan as well. Mentors, please communicate to your team where you will meet in case of an evacuation, and note the nearest exits both in the pits and in the arena. In the event of an emergency, please listen to the announcements in the field area and the pits for specific instructions. In first, you learn a lot: engineering and computer skills, business and entrepreneurship skills, time management, and grit. Colleges, universities, and companies recognize that you have gained these skills, and they want you guys. Yeah. Nearly 200 colleges and universities are making available over $50 million in scholarships specifically for FIRST participants and alumni as part of the FIRST scholarship program. And companies are also interested in hiring you as interns. You can find out more about these opportunities in the FIRST internship portal to help you continue to achieve the mission of FIRST. Let's hear a little about FIRST Scholarship Program.
This is the story of invention, the sudden creation of something never before imagined, a marvel that changes our understanding of what is possible. Behind every new beginning is the spark of inspiration, an idea brought to life by the stirring in someone's heart. The dreams of today are but visions of tomorrow, blossoming in young minds, minds that will one day solve problems that have challenged us for centuries, minds that already brim with promise. We are FIRST, and we are here to open doors for great minds. FIRST participants and alumni gain access to our network of hundreds of providers and millions of dollars in scholarship money, available exclusively to FIRST participants around the world. With our support, hundreds of thousands of young minds have launched themselves onto exciting and fulfilling paths that will one day change the world. You've already taken the first step. Let us help you find out how much farther the road goes.
You can find information on the FIRST Alumni and Scholarship Program today and tomorrow here on the concourse. In FIRST, we have one award that recognizes individual students, the Dean's List Award. Would all of those students who have been nominated by their team as a Dean's List Award semifinalist please stand and be recognized? We wish you all the best of luck in your interviews. So once again, we wish you all the best of luck in your interviews. Mentors and coaches are critical for the FIRST experience. We know that many of you are mentoring teams from other FIRST programs. FIRST Lego League, Junior Lego League, FIRST Tech Challenge. So a big thanks to all the mentors and coaches for all of their dedication and efforts on behalf of the FIRST programs. FIRST will meet you wherever you are, whatever your age or your ability. There's a FIRST program out there for you. Go to the FIRST website, firstinspires.org, for more information on any of these programs. You can check out the FIRST program on display here this weekend as well. But before we set the robots into action, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of our colors by Alhambra Junior ROTC please remain standing for the national anthem of the United States, being sung by Chris Parker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, let's prepare the field for our first Steamworks competition.